Welcome back to Piano Lessons. Today we're going to learn about the D minor scale. Now, how are we going to start this? Well, one way is that we can remember that D minor is the relative minor of F major. Do you know what that means? Well, what it means is that F major and D minor share the same key signature. So what is F major's key signature? Well, there's one flat, so let's hear this. B flat, so what does that mean about D minor? Well, it means that in the natural minor, because there are three types of minors, so we're going to start with the natural. In the natural minor, there's only one accidental in the key signature, and that's the B flat. So let's hear what that sounds like. And notice that we're using the same fingering patterns that we use for most of our other scales that we've learned. So it's going 1, when we start with the right hand, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, crossover, 1, 2, 3, 4, crossover, 1, 2, 3, crossover, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over the 3, 3, 2, 1, cross over the 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over the 3, 3, 2, 1. In the left hand, it's our normal left hand pattern. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over the 3, 3, 2, 1, cross over the 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over the 3, 3, 2, 1, and back down. 1, 2, 3, cross over. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross over. 1, 2, 3, cross over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our natural minor, meaning we're not changing anything except the note that it starts on. So instead of starting on F for F major, we're starting on D for the relative minor of D minor. So let's try it together. Very nice. Now, we're going to learn the chords before we learn the next two minors because these aren't going to change. The chords are going to be the same. So, we start with D minor. So we have D, and we have a 5 and a 1. And then we have F natural. So we have a 3 and a 3, both 3s. And then we have our A natural on 1 and 5. Our next chord is going to move up, and so we're going to have like that. So now we have in the left hand we have 2 on G and 1 on B flat, and in the right hand we have 3 on G and 5 on B flat, and our 1s stay, or our 5 and our 1 stay on the D. So it sounds like this. And back to 1. Now this is where it gets a little different from the natural, and this leads us into our next minor, which is harmonic minor. This is what we use for our chords. Because of that, we want to hear that nice T-do. It helps us hear what the main note in the scale is, and that's D. So we're going to make this C natural from the natural minor into a C sharp when we do our harmonic and when we do our melodic minor. So the next chord is using those two minors, and we're going to go and then down to this. We're going to have the C sharp on 5 and 1. We're going to have a 3 on an E natural and a 2 on an E natural. and then we're going to have our 1 on A and our 5 on A. So all together, what do we have? It kind of sounds like the chords we've learned for our other major scales, but a little more sad, right? Well, that's what the minor sounds like. So now that we know that we need a T-do in our chords, let's hear what the harmonic minor sounds like. So for this one, we're still going to have our B flat, but we're going to change our C natural to a C sharp, keeping the same fingerings. So in the left hand, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, C sharp, 2, 1. Crossed over the 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossed over the 3, 3, C sharp, and 1. And the same thing going back down. And remember, what is this? Harmonic minor. Very good. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the left hand. Now let's look at the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. C sharp on 4. 1, 2, 3. Crossover. 1, 2, 3. C sharp on 4. And 5 on the D. And going back down, same notes and the same fingering as we usually do going back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. 4 on the C sharp. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Can we try that together? Let's give it a try. And again, our chords are staying the same. All right, now our last minor we have to learn, again, has the same fingering, so we're keeping it nice and easy for you. But this time, we're changing one more note. I know, it's getting pretty tricky, but I think you can do it. So this time, when we are going up the keyboard, so from left to right, we are going to raise the B flat to a B natural. So here's how it's going to sound. So that is our melodic minor ascending the keyboard, so going up the keyboard. Now it gets a little more tricky going down, but the fingering stays the same, so we don't have to worry about that. So here's why it gets a little more tricky. Instead of doing a B natural and a C sharp, we're going to go back to the natural minor when we go down the melodic minor. So what was our natural minor? B flat, C natural, D. C natural, B flat, and the rest. So on our way up, we have our melodic minor, and on the way down, we have our natural minor. With the same fingering. So let's demonstrate for a second. B natural, C sharp, D. B natural, C sharp, D. So our ascending melodic then turns into descending, so going down, natural. C natural, B flat. Does that make sense? I know it's a little confusing, but again, we still keep the same fingerings and we just learned 3 minors. So let's try the melodic minor together. Ready and go. B natural, C sharp. B natural, C sharp. Now to the C natural. B flat. C natural, B flat. There you go. So let's have a quick review of our three minors. We have natural, which only has the B flat. We have our harmonic, which is used for chords and harmony. So all we have is, that's right, we have the B flat and the C sharp. And finally, our melodic, which is the funky one, right? So we have a B natural, a C sharp on the way up, and then what do we have on the way down? That's right, C natural and B flat. Wonderful. So the last thing we have to learn is our arpeggios, which luckily there's only one of, so we don't have to learn 3 different arpeggios. So it has the same fingering as our last ones. In the left hand, we have 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Can you tell me what notes I played? That's right, they're the same notes that were in the first chord we learned, D, F, and A. So let's try it with the right hand. Do you remember the fingering for the right hand? Very good. 1, 2, 3, and swoop the 1. 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. You guys are getting so much better at this. So let's try both hands together. Very good. These might take some practice because this time we learned 3 new scales instead of just 1. So keep practicing and I'll see you next time.